There is something else seeing someone who knows what they're doing and dribbling with LaMelo like that.
How many ankles do you think you've taken this year? Hundreds? Thousands?
A lot, especially with the ankle breaker takeover.
When I'm out here playing, I feel like a lot of players use like PG. I do see Duncan a lot. What are some of the cards you see the community run with when you're out here playing?
A lot of Tim Duncan.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The Raptors with a singular focus as they got off the team bus, looking to lock down a valuable win on the road. "2K Sports presents the playoffs of the NBA. Game 5 right now. Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. Rao is out there with Evan Mobley. Then it's Shane Battier. Then it's Collins. And it's Sprewell in at the point guard. And for the Celtics. And in the front court, Brown and Tatum. Curry is out there with Anthony Edwards. And it's Jokic in at the center, locking down the middle. We'll take a look at the Celtics. They've got a basic situation in front of them, Greg. Win tonight and move on, or become a spectator.
And in round one, especially, elimination games can be pressure-packed. You don't want to go home this soon. This is the time to put an entire season of effort into one game.
Well, we call that a high percentage shot for Mr. Evan Mobley. He gets after it in there. Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Here's Sprewell. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
All right, and wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness, the D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Shot by Collins, no good. The Celtics on offense. They grab their own miss. Curry on the foul.
I think an underrated aspect of Stephen Curry's game is his rebounding from the guard position. Nice job getting to the offensive window.
And it's Sprewell missing.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. Celtics out in front. They're up by 5. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. So glad to have you with us here as we bring you more action from courtside at Game 5. When you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
So for Toronto right now, they've got Ginobili. Chet Holmgren out there with Aldridge. Then it's Shane Battier, and it's Sprewell in at the point. And there it is for him. Holmgren's got his first points in this one.
And playing up-tempo, pro-level ball can be hard for some guys, but Holmgren has easily made the transition. And you can see he just has a great overall feel for this game. Excellent job tonight.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
You can see Anthony Edwards trying to probe and create an opportunity to get off the dribble drive, sees that window, and exploits it.
Ginobili looking around. And it's Manu Ginobili with the finish.
And textbook. I mean, that move to the lane, you got to tip your hat on that.
Well said, Greg. And Clark with some major elevation on the slam. And so it's the Boston Celtics in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We'll return shortly.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. SRO, standing room only.
Ooh, nice.
I'm your host, Ernie Johnson. Got Shaq here, got Kenny the Jet. Looking at the Celtics, they're playing with a sense of urgency and have a nice halftime lead here to show for it. Taking Game 5 tonight would give them 2 opportunities to take the series. Taking a look at the Celtics, Shaq, what do you think?
They're running the offense beautifully this one. The good looks, the confidence looks sky high. It's going to be hard for that defense to disrupt their flow at this point.
Kenny, let's get your thoughts on the Raptors.
They have to start penetrating in the lane. A few high percentage shots can make a difference in the paint. Right now, the focus has been on jumpers, and it's been too predictable.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round 1. One of the stories here, Jokic getting it done today.
And with all the pressure he must have felt coming into this one, it didn't faze him one bit. Fantastic start.
Boy, he has been locked in, all about business, just going out there and doing what he does best.
The small and power forwards, the star pair of Brown and Tatum. Anthony Edwards out there with Stephen.
Oh, you got to be kidding.
Assisted by...
Oh, stop showing off, Evan Mobley. Go get it.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam King.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flank.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And that one, good. Brown's got the lead up to 12 now for Boston.
Sweet little mid-range from Jaylen Brown. That 3-level scoring coming into play.
It's Curry outside. That shot off. Good if it goes. No good. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Celtics lead by 12 and will return shortly. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
NBA playoffs, round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court.
And guys, just really impressed. They made big plays when it counted, and that's why it's going to be on to the next round for Boston.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
You know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Stephen Curry.
He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
On the court for Toronto to start the 4th. We've got Ginobili on out there with Antoine Jamison. Then it's Collins, and it's Sprewell in at the point guard position. Nash outside, nailed from three-point land.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
And they're going to move on to the conference semifinals. A big playoff win for them, but what isn't great big in the postseason?
Great point. I really just love the composure with which they played tonight. It's easy to get too keyed up for postseason basketball, but they kept their heads and just went about the business of winning.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Nicola, a phenomenal shooting performance for you. Did you feel it coming?
I was kind of lucky the ball was going in, and my teammates were finding me, so it's not just my effort. I think it's team effort. Not just my game, I think the whole win.
Well, you all got it done down the stretch, man. Appreciate your time.
All right, David, thank you. Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us during this first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. So long.